Hello there App Spy viewers, my name's Peter and I've got a hands-on video for you this time. It is with Pac-Man Friends. Pac-Man Friends is coming to you from those fine folks at Namco Bandai. And it is a puzzle game of sorts. It's a sort of puzzle game crossed with one of those old marble games that you used to get on iOS quite a lot. You know, those guide the ball to the hole, hooray, sort of games. So you are the little yellow Pac-Man dude, and you are tilting the screen, or you can use touch controls, which are woefully inaccurate if you prefer. But you're tilting the screen, and you've got to pick up all of the little dots and then get to safety. The game gets its title by the fact that you're joined by different friends. So let's rush really quickly. We've picked up a power pellet and we've managed to eat the ghosts. So you're joined by little friends and you have to take them into consideration as well. You have to think, well, how am I going to get past this stage? How am I going to get both of them at the same time? Because you're controlling both at the same time. So if I move down, they both move down at the same time. Oh, we've woken up the little ghost there. And we can also collect fruit. And this gives us a higher score at the end of each stage. You're also timed. So there we are, and we get in, and both of them are in. So that's level 5 completed. You're rewarded out of 3 stars at the end of each stage. So let's press that button, and we go to the menu screen where we've got you know, the levels that we're going to be able to take part in, and as you can see, a fair number. A fair number. This is a paid game. It's £2.99, $4.99, depending on your region. And it's got Facebook integration and all that good stuff. So you're also, you know, to get these 3 stars, you've got to fulfill certain requirements. Exit with Pac-Man is 1, exit with one of his friends is 2, and eat all of the fruits is 3. So let's give that a go, shall we? Move behind ghosts with invisible friends, so we can actually just go through them if we want. So that's handy, isn't it? Let's hit play. So, as you can see, Wakka Wakka Wakka, he can get past everyone. He's alright. He's totally fine. But if we want that last one, we have to go and get it. So, let's sort of push him around. So it's a puzzle, it's a marble game, it's, yeah. That's the kind of game that it is. And it feels alright. It feels okay. The controls are alright if you've got the tilt stuff involved. They feel a bit sluggish, maybe? Not quite as accurate as you'd like, but there are options that you can change things as well. Touch ones, as I say, complete bob ends. They just don't work. Basically, they're just really, really poor. I guess what I don't like is the art. Like, I think the art's really boring and dull and doesn't really look cool. Like, I would have really liked some pixel art, like the classic Pac-Man look. I would have really liked that, but they've gone for this strange sort of drawn style, which just not for me, really. I like the fact that I can share, you know, my scores and such with my friends, you know, leaderboard support, all of that. And these friends ideas, as in, you know, the having other Pac-Men that you are unlocking, and they each have, you know, have a different ability. Like that's cool. That's really cool, and it offers up some much-needed gameplay types. But at the same time, I don't know who any of these characters are, and they feel like variations of Pac-Man. They don't feel like their own characters, and Pac-Man isn't really a character anyway. Like, what's the motivation of Pac-Man? Like, it's a, you know, he's an icon, definitely. So is Miss Pac-Man, but sexy icon, Miss Pac-Man. But lipstick. Whew. But you know, like, you know, they don't feel any different to anyone else. You know, they don't feel special or anything like that. They just feel like your regular Pac-Man. men, but they have slightly different abilities. But it's okay. It's not a bad little game. Let's quickly go back, grab that banana. Have a banana. In we get. Done. And there we are. I think we'll leave it there. So, yeah, that is Pac-Man Friends. That's out now. Paid game. £2.99, $4.99, depending on your region. And it's alright. It's not too bad. Do you like Pac-Man? Did you play Pac-Man in the arcades? Let me know in the comments below. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review. You decide.